For many immigrants, getting a green card has been seen as an ultimate dream, the right to live and work in the United States forever. However, thousands of green card holders, including Indians, are now living in constant fear of being deported due to strict immigration rules under US President Donald Trump's administration. The US Citizenship and Immigration Services recently warned that holding a green card is a privilege and it can be taken away if you don't follow American rules and its values. They said, if you break the law, you will lose your green card or your visa. In other words, if a green card holder supports violence, terrorist activities, or encourage others to do so, they will no longer be allowed to stay in the US. And that's all about respecting American laws and its values. USCIS also said that it is now checking on green card holders even after they have received their status. They have introduced a new policy called Catch and Revoke, where any legal resident who breaks the law can lose their status right away. This means that it's much harder to fight against losing a green card or a visa now. Rubio, a US government official, said that if we catch non-US citizens breaking the law, we will act immediately to revoke their status. In fact, an immigration expert named David Beer criticized the new policy, saying that it could scare skilled people with the other options from settling in the US, specifically if something minor like a speeding ticket could cause them to lose everything that they have ever worked for. Now, for the Indian immigrants, getting a green card has always been a tough and a long journey because there are limits on how many green cards can be issued to people from each country. Indian nationals face waiting time that can stretch up to 50 years. As of February 2024, over 1.2 million Indians are waiting for employment-based green card. So basically that means a lot of highly skilled professionals and their families are stuck in a long waiting process, and that too with no clear end in sight. Another immigration expert named Ajay Sharma explained that the US can only issue up to 675,000 green cards each year. But by Feb 2024, there were over 34.7 million people who were waiting for one. Now, this huge backlog means many people might have to wait for decades before they can finally live permanently in the US. Moreover, applicants need their employer's support to apply for a green card. Employers have to show that they can't find a US citizen to fill the job before, so they can apply for a green card. Now, this adds another challenge, specifically since the rules change depending on the US president. The wait time is tough, we agree, specifically for Indian workers who rely on their H-1B visas to stay in the US. If they lose their job, they can't maintain their visa, they risk everything. They risk being sent back to India even though they have lived and worked in the US for years. Another worry is about their families. Immigrants' kids are considered dependents only until they turn 21. After that, they must apply for their own green cards, which can lead to delays and stress for the entire family. If we talk about data, then according to USCIS data, as of November 2023, there are over 1.2 million people from India who are waiting for green cards. Now let me tell you the breakdown of the waiting list. EB1 visa, 143,497 people. EB2 visa, 838,784 people. EB3, 277,162 people. In total, these many people from India are waiting for their green cards, which is a huge number. The long waiting times and uncertainty makes it harder for the US industries to keep their best workers, specifically in sectors that rely on skilled professionals from other countries. So in conclusion, while the US is a land of opportunities, the immigration process can be tough and uncertain, specifically for the Indian migrants. They must wait many years to get their green cards, face extra challenges like changing rules and policies.